Okay, hi. Welcome. And yeah, we're going to start seated. And it can help to be up on a blanket or, yeah, easy, or whatever is comfortable. Today, we're going to do the fourth pillar. I don't know if I can remember the first three. Right breathing, hold on here. Right breathing, that was pillar 2.
The right thinking.
Oh, okay. Oh, good for you. Okay. Right breathing, right thinking, that's right. The first one was right exercise. Right exercise, right breathing, right thinking. It was right nutrition, which we're not going to do because we don't really eat in class. So, and today is right relaxation, which is to make most of our asana practice, which we're doing today, is the conscious relaxation of the body, so physical. But the overall right relaxation is to maintain the physical, mental, emotional, and energetic relaxation. So to revitalize your whole being, not just your physical. So we're going to be, some of the principles of that are, I have to look at this, but so conscious release of the body. So that's what we do, for instance, in when we're doing a twist and we inhale and exhale and find release somewhere. It's what we're going to do when we do our scan in the beginning. And then the second one, these are things we do. Diaphragmatic breathing, which is also belly breath, another name for it is belly breath, where you've got a relaxed belly and you take a nice deep inhale and the belly goes out, and then exhale and everything comes back in. So that's brings a calm. It calms the nervous system. When we breathe that way, it tells our bodies and nervous system that there's no threat, and it activates the parasympathetic nervous system, which is a feeling of calm. Then the third principle is mindfulness and stillness. So that's what you would think of staying with the breath and having the breath be your anchor, just keeping you right in the present moment. And then finally, integration, which is true relaxation on all the levels. So we're going to be talking about some of those things today as we go through practice. We'll start right where we are, seated, nice tall spine. So root down through your sit bones, just gently, and up through the crown of your head. Close your eyes. And we'll bring our awareness inside. And today I want you to scan, that we're going to do the physical relaxation part. So systematically scan your body. Systematically just means from the bottom up, the top down, just in some manner that all parts will be visited. And bring your awareness to one part at a time. It could be your joints, your ankle, left knee, however you want to do it. And as you go, just briefly bring your awareness to each part and notice what sensation is coming there, and relax as you can. Any tension there, consciously do that. So start that way. always have awareness without judgment of what you see. It is what it is. Just notice and release what you can. Okay, take a few more seconds to finish your scan. And when you finish, bring your awareness to the breath. Take your time. Just notice how your breath is flowing today, how it moves in your body, how your body moves with the breath. And then we're going to do the 3-part belly breath, diaphragmatic breathing. So just relax your belly nice and soft. Continue to sit up tall. And just begin that 3-part breath where your belly expands as the inhale begins, moving up to the chest, all the way up to your collarbones. And exhaling, soften back towards center from the top down. Navel gently toward the spine at the end of the exhale. So you can start by just following the movement. Keep your awareness on how the body moves with the breath. And then you can assign a count to even out your breath. So anything that's comfortable, 4, whatever, so that you start 1, 2, 3, maybe 1, 2, 3 for the 3 parts. It doesn't matter, but assign a count. That's one way of staying in touch with your breath, anchored there. And I'm going to suggest another way. Counting is one way to stay with your breath. Following the movement of your body on the breath is another way. Or you can try maybe today a mantra. A mantra is just a positive, a word that evokes a positive feeling or emotion. Simple word like peace, love, joy, calm. So I'm going to ask you to just choose for today a mantra, some word that resonates with you, so that on the inhale, you can think, I'm breathing in, so for instance, if your word was calm, as I breathe in, I'm breathing in calm, and out, calm. So you're still breathing slow, deep, even. Just thinking that word, whatever mantra you choose. And the inhale and the exhale. So this just adds, in my belief, another level. It's evoking a positive emotion. So it's bringing some positivity into the practice. just continue. We're gonna take a little longer here, so continue, maybe 10 more breaths, slow, deep, even breath. You don't have to use the mantra. You can count, you can just follow the inhale and exhale, whatever feels right for you. Just make sure your face, jaw, neck is relaxed, shoulders down from the ears, no extra effort. Couple more breaths, and you can release that practice. And if you'd like to create another intention or an intention for your practice, the mantra, it can kind of be an intention of how you'd like to feel. But create another intention if you'd like. And we're going to begin our practice right here on our seats. So we're going to move through all the movements of the spine. So why don't we change the cross of your legs. If they're crossed, and you can have your legs any way you want. And start by reaffirming your foundation. So press down through your sit bones, up through the crown of your head, rooting and rising. And we're going to start with cat-cow. So hands on your knees. And we're going to inhale and bring our chest forward, extend your spine, maybe look up a little bit. And then exhale, pushing your arms away, chest rounds, back rounds, chin to chest. Okay, so just cat-cow, slow. Follow your breath, let the breath initiate the movement. Just waking up the spine slowly and gently. And then come to stillness in the middle. We're going to do some side lateral bends. So bring your right hand to the mat. And on an inhale, take your left arm up, spread your fingers, side bend to the right. And then inhale, both arms up, left hand down, right arm across, side bend to the left. Just go back and forth like that a few times, inhaling, both arms come up, fingers spread, exhale. And just find just the right amount of energy to put into your stretch. So you're going to root down through the outer hip and through those same side fingertips, and find just a really nice feeling stretch for you today. Not too much, not too little. Moving slowly. And the next time you come toward the right, pause. Check to see that your arm is over your ear as much as possible. Take a couple breaths. Inhale and lengthen. Root and lengthen. Exhaling maybe a little more over. And then inhale up again. Side bend to the other side. Take a few breaths here. Inhale. Lengthen out. again and let both arms come down. Now we're gonna do a rotation. So inhale, both arms up. Exhale, twist to the right, left hand on right knee, right hand behind you. And then on an inhale, lengthen up. And exhale, bring your navel toward your spine, and you can twist a little more around. So you're twisting from the pelvis up. Last thing to come around is your gaze. If that feels good, so no jamming. Make sure each inhale, you lengthen up through the spine. Exhale, twist from the bottom up. 2 more breaths, slow, deep, even breath. Inhale, rise, exhale, turn. And then inhale, both arms up, back to center. Exhale the other way, left hand behind you, right hand to the left knee. Before you twist, inhale up, and then exhale, navel in toward the spine, and twist a little bit. And each time you inhale, lengthen, and each time you exhale, perhaps navel in, perhaps twist a little more. And once you get where you're, as far as you're gonna get, take a few slow, deep, even breaths. Relax your face, your jaw, your neck. Shoulders down. And then inhale, both arms up, come back to center, arms come down, and you're gonna rock up, or any way you can, up to all fours. So, start with your wrists under your shoulders, your knees under your hips, spread your fingers. We're gonna do some sunbird balances. So start with a flat back, tabletop. Lengthen out through the crown of your head and out through your tailbone. And on an inhale, bring your right leg parallel to the mat. Reach out, toes point down, so foot is flexed. Reach out through that right leg. And then you can walk your fingertips up toward the corner, left fingertips up, and bring that left arm out if that works for you. Make sure your core is engaged here. You can keep your fingertips on the mat. You can just lift the leg. Just once you get where you're going, just have your gaze down at the mat. Inhale, lengthen out whatever is lengthening. And then bring your left hand down, your right knee down, and we'll do the other side. So start by, I should have done this before, start by taking your left leg back and rest on the toes. So just first lengthen out with your toes on the mat. Stretch out, and then inhale, raise that leg parallel to the mat, toes turn down, lengthen out through the left leg, and then see about raising the right arm. Make sure your fingers are spread, or you can have your right arm on the mat. Take a few breaths here. Release any energy that you don't need, like in your face. See if you can maintain slow, deep, even breath. And when you can't, then you come out. Okay, then come out of that. And we're going to come back into child's pose. Now I'm going to suggest maybe, so that you can do belly breathing better, having your knees come out and do a wide child's pose, feet together, knees out to the side. You don't have to do that, but I just think it frees your abdomen up a little bit. So inhale here, and then exhale, let your hips come back over your heels into child's pose. Arms can be out in front or down by your side. Support your head any way that feels good. So in this position, go back to the belly breath. Inhale, and then on the exhale, sink. Just consciously release. And your slow breathing will tell your body that it can let go. There's nothing you don't have to grip. You're supported in every way. Let everything just fall right out. So your energy, you're not expending energy. This is a very rejuvenating place to be. Okay, then come on up. That's a place where I really could stay for a very long time. All right, now we're going to do just a couple of earth salutations. So, all fours, tabletop, flat back, lengthen out through the crown of your head, up through your tailbone, and then on an exhale, tuck your toes, raise your hips up and back into downward facing dog. Just pedal your feet for the first down dog here. Pedal your feet. Let your head hang. Fingers spread. And then bend your knees a lot and send your tailbone up to the ceiling. And then you can see about maybe bringing your heels a little bit closer to the mat. And then inhale back to all four. Exhale to child. So we're going to just flow a little bit here. Exhale to child's pose. Inhale back to all four. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice, slow flow. At your own speed. Always free to stop in one pose and just linger. Okay, so do one more round. And the next time you come into downward facing dog, pause there. Walk your hands back to your feet. So bend your knees, walk your hands back to your feet, and come into standing forward bend. Let your head hang. You can take hold of opposite elbows and kind of sway side to side if that feels good. Let your navel come back up, in and up, and have your knees bent, whatever is comfortable for you. Take a couple breaths just hanging here. And are you at the back of your mat? Yes. And then take your hands to your shins, come up halfway, lengthen out, and then forward fold. Walk your hands up to the front of the mat. So downward facing dog. And now you're gonna walk your feet up to your hands. So you're just coming from the back of the mat up to the front into another standing forward bend. And then knees to hands to shins. Half lift, sorry. Exhale, fold. And then press into your feet, spread your fingers, come on up. Palms touch, right down to your heart space. Very nice. Okay. So we're gonna come into, did I miss something? No, I did not. Okay, coming into mountain pose. So check your feet out. Parallel, hip width apart or closer, toes facing front. And press down lightly into the mat so your kneecaps come up, and bring your hip points up just a little bit. Long waist space between your hip points and your ribs. Long side waist, little tuck, and then shoulders up, back, down, nice open chest. Very nice. And now just relax a little bit. Let go of any extra gripping. Relax your face, your jaw, your neck. Soften your belly. So this is bringing your mindfulness to the right moment, right this moment. Stillness. Go back to those diaphragmatic breathing. And this is a place where you can link body and breath. You can count. You can follow the movement of the body with the breath. You can do your mantra. And we're just going to take several breaths here. Relax your face, jaw, neck. Let your shoulders come down from the ears. Two more deep breaths. Okay, then open your eyes if they're closed. Spread your fingers. Inhale, come up. As you bring your arms up, think about scooping energy up, and then exhale, bring the energy in. Inhale, scoop it up. Exhale, bring it in. Let's do that 3 more times. You can bring your gaze up toward your hands or follow your hands if you want. Just imagine scooping up a big bunch of glowing light energy and bring it right in. Do a couple more. Okay, then let your arms come down. And we're going to do some half suns with chair pose. This is going to get some energy going. Inhale, come up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, set your hips back. Bring your arms up by your ears. Chair pose. Exhale all the way up, then hands around. Okay, we're going to do that 2 more times into your own breath. You flow at your pace. And the last time, let's hold chair pose. This is strong legs, strong, zip up your core, arms reach out, feet press down, 2 more breaths. And then inhale up and let your hands come around. And just come back to mountain for a few breaths. Feel the energy moving around in there. Back to the belly breaths. Maybe try your mantra a couple more times, or not. Okay, now I think you will need a chair. We're going to do some balance. So, chair. All right, the first one we're going to do, I will demonstrate first. We're going to cross the, I guess facing, right ankle behind the left. So the right foot's going to be off the floor. And then 10 times we're going to come up onto the right toes. Okay, so yeah, hold on to your chair, or hover. You don't have to, but this is not particularly easy. Okay, so inhale up on the left toes and down, just 10 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Have your gaze, you're looking at something that's not moving. I forgot to say that. Okay, then pause there. Very nice. Okay, now we're going to switch feet. So left foot around the right ankle. 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You feel that in your calf? Back, yeah. Okay, now, both feet, we're going to come up on our toes 10 times here. 1, both feet. Feels easier, doesn't it? Yeah. You might even be able to not hold on, but you know, it's up to you. I lost count. I think maybe 5.
7.
7. Okay. Stop whenever it's 10 for you. Keep going. Okay. All right, great. Now we're going to come back on our heels. This is always a little bit harder for me. So, and you don't want to come back like this. You want to keep as straight as you can. So your toes might not come up that much, but hold on to the chair. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, good. I've done that a lot because that was in my strength and balance class this summer. And when I first started, it was back on your heels. What are you talking about? But anyway, it gets easier. Okay, now you get to pick a balanced pose of your choice. So we've done a lot. It can be, one-legged like this, or it could be tree pose, or I don't know. If you can't think of one, I would suggest tree pose. But you pick. You could do the walking like that. There's lots of things you could do. So we're just gonna take a couple minutes to do your own choice of balance. Make sure you have your focal point that's not moving, still mind, still body. Maybe it's the other way around. Okay. And remember to breathe, okay? So breathe, focus. If you feel real steady, you can add things to your posture. Do 15 more seconds, so keep coming out, going back in, having fun. Okay, come out of that, shake it all out, do whatever movement you need. And then I guess you don't have to do the same pose, but another balance pose on the other side. We're going to do 1 minute, so take your time. Okay, come out and shake it off, move around. Okay, then come to the front edge of your mat, feet hip width apart. We're going to move into warrior one. So take your right toes out to the right corner of the mat and take a step back. So hips are square to the front edge. Closed hip posture. Find the bend of your right knee over left knee over left ankle. You just want to make sure you can see at least the first 2 or 3 toes on your left foot, and that your hips are square toward the short edge. Your right foot is turned out about 45 degrees. So get your foundation, press down, and then on an inhale, spread your fingers and bring your arms up. Now, you're gonna have a choice here of arms, so you can have your arms up. You can hold and point your finger. You can have cactus arms. You can hold opposite shoulders. Too many choices, too many. Or your hands back to back. Anyway, whatever you want. Gotta find and then we're gonna have stillness. So, and if you have the balance, you can close your eyes. But just nice, slow, deep, even breathing. Inhale. Lengthen up, press down, root rise. And then exhale. Might be able to sink a little more. Let's take 5 breaths. Find that place where you feel stable but easy. No over-efforting. Okay, then inhale, straighten your leg out, come back to the front edge of your mat. And we'll do the other side. So left toes out, step back. So get your foundation on this side, you know how. Before you do your arms, make sure you're nice and stable on your foundation. Press down, line your hips. Inhale, spread your fingers, arms up. You can also take your gaze up if you want. So find just your version of warrior today. You're going for stable and easy, like mountain pose. Five slow, deep, even breaths. Lovely. Okay, then bring your arms down, come back. Let's do a couple half suns just to bring some movement. So inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, we'll half lift this time. You don't have to do chair. And then exhale, fold. And then inhale all the way up. You can do chair if you want. Just any kind of half suns you want. Take 2 more. We'll meet in mountains. Okay, so back to mountain one more time. Feel energy. Close your eyes if you can. You can hold on to a chair. Root down, rise up. Nice and stable like a mountain. You might sway a little bit, but you're not going to go anywhere. Come back to those belly breaths and maybe a few rounds of anchoring to the breath in whatever way works for you. Maybe the mantra. One more breath. Okay, then open your eyes. We're gonna come down. So inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Bring your hands to the mat. Step back into downward facing dog. You can take a little pedal here, do whatever you like in down dog. And then inhale your knees to the mat. Bring your feet out to the side and come to a seat. And just go down, engaging the core a little bit. So have your knees bent, hold on. Lengthen up through the crown of your head. You can bring your arms out to the side if you want. And keeping a nice strong core, lower down as slowly as you can. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. And come on to your back body. Have a block nearby. I'm going to suggest that when we're going to do bridge pose, I'm going to suggest that you put the block between your legs because it can really help keep your knees aligned and just give you a little something to press against. So, on your back, knees bent, feet close to your hips, hip width apart. Just press lightly on the block and spread your fingers. And on an inhale, you're going to press into your feet and your hands and lift your hips. Light pressure on the block. Chest rises. Exhale, come down one vertebra at a time. Do that a few more times. Inhale, pressing down, lifting up. Chest lifts toward the chin. Nice long neck. And then your choice, you can keep moving bridge or come into a held bridge. Clasping your hands under your hips or resting on your forearms with fingers facing up, or just arms flat on the mat. And just take, or you can put the block under your sacrum and have a supported bridge. See if you can take 5 breaths wherever you are. That, come down if you haven't already. Take the block out and hug both knees into your chest. Just rock back and forth. And we're going to come into a twist. So any twist of your choice. So some ideas are to have your legs in figure 4 and come to one side, or windshield wipe. Let's do windshield wipe because we're all going to be on the same thing. So have your arms out, shoulder height, palms facing up, and knees hip width apart or wider. They can be as wide as a mat if you want. And we're just going to go side to side. So inhale in the center. Exhale, bring your navel toward the mat and let your knees come over to the right. And then inhale back to center. Exhale, knees to the left. And just do that in movement a few times. And your gaze can go straight up or over either shoulder. Moving with the legs or in the opposite direction. Don't force legs down, just let them go where they go. And the next time you come toward doesn't matter, one side, let the knees just rest. We're going to just hold here. So here's where you can practice the conscious relaxation. So as you inhale, let the inhale go everywhere in your body. Let that prana, that energy go to every cell. And as you exhale, consciously find release. See what can soften and let go. So this is the part of right relaxation that we use most often in the asana practice, is the physical muscular release. The breathing calms our nervous system, brings relaxation there. And we're not using energy here, so that is another aspect of the whole body, the whole being relaxation. Okay, then inhale back to center. You can tap your sacrum on the mat a few times or get centered again. And then inhale here, exhale, draw your belly in and let your legs go to the other side. And we'll stay here for about a minute. Stay with it. If your mind is telling you stories, just come back to your breath. You could try the mantra here, if that felt right, or just inhaling, sending the breath everywhere, exhaling, letting go, release muscular tension. Okay, then inhale, come back to center. Take any movement you want before you settle into Shavasana, which is a very important part of this right relaxation, probably the most important, so I want to have plenty of time for that. So I will come around, wiggle your fingers, give me a wave if you need anything. Because in Shavasana, one of the first points is to be comfortable, so you're not distracted by being cold or uncomfortable in any way. And belly down. Thank you. And Shavasana is also minimal effort, so take a belly bend. The what? You do one, good. Okay. You good? Anything over your shoulders? So as you settle in, I'm just going to tell you why Shavasana is so important. The last principle was integration, which is true relaxation on all levels, the mental, physical, emotional, and energetic. And it's experienced by the body and mind when little or no energy is expended. So every aspect of your being is in relaxation. Just let the breath flow naturally. Don't try to control it. And if your mind starts thinking, just let it flow. Because the mind, thinking, uses 20% of our energy. 20% of our energy is used by the mind. So give it a rest. gently bring your awareness back to the space. We've done a good job of keeping our awareness inward. We can come out and waken your body slowly and in your own way. Make your way back to where we started. Nice comfortable seat. Just take a moment to see where you are at the end of practice. We've got one last thing to do. Okay, so nice tall spine. So we're going to close with a B breath, which we've done before, but there's going to be another option with it. You can either, so B breath is just inhaling and then exhaling slowly with your lips slightly apart through your mouth, so it makes a humming sound. There's a mantra, and that's probably the most powerful one in yogic tradition. It's Om. You might have heard of it. Some of you have chanted it before. But that is an option. It's the sound of Om. It's the sound of creation. It's supposed to unite us with all that is. It's kind of a big idea, so if that doesn't resonate with you, you can just do the B breath. But it's 3 syllables, Om. So when you say it as a chant with the B breath idea, it's like this. Om. So it's just sounding those 3 syllables. Otherwise, it's just like B breath, but actually saying syllables. So that's an option. So we're gonna do B breath together, and it's joining our energy and vibration and all those things, and it's wonderful whether you say Om or not. So here we go. Inhale. When you run out of breath, just start over. We're going to do it for a minute. I'll tell you when we're done. To bring your hands, palms together at your heart space. Bow to your efforts today to find relaxation and ease in your whole being. And I thank you for joining us in practice today, sharing your energy. And the light and teacher in me bows to and honors the light and teacher in each of you. Namaste. Namaste. So you can take these things right off the mat in this busy time to help you get relaxed on all levels. You're welcome. That's awesome.
And we see you in 2 weeks, right?
Oh, that's right. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, no practice next week, but there will be practice the week after, which is New Year's Eve day. Yeah.
You want to do New Year's Eve?
New Year's Eve, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, Yeah.
I'm cool.
I'm
not traveling.
I personally, and I'm unable to do it on Christmas Eve because of a family event, but, yeah, so.
Too much going on.
Great, yeah, there's a lot going on. Oh, those lists are just, it helps me to have a list, but then I get, it's still a lot going on. I think I gotta